Dia is testing online divorce. Starlink may come under threat due to new EU plans, and the Ministry of Defense will grant partners access to Russian trophies. Today in Digital Digest, a new feature in Dia that will definitely be discussed on social media. A new project, TrophyLab, from the Ministry of Defense, where partners will be able to study Russian weapons, their components, and weak points. The controversy around Starlink, where a new EU initiative could create obstacles for the network's operation in Ukraine, and a bit of technological future for those tired of mowing the lawn by hand. The main news in a moment. Let's start with Dia. Ukraine is testing an online divorce function. This is a digital service designed to simplify the procedure for people who have decided to officially end their relationship and do not have underage children together. All stages of the procedure can be completed online. In particular, through Dia, a couple will be able to submit a divorce application and later confirm that their decision is well considered. After the data is verified, a video conference will be held with a civil registry office employee. During the conversation, both spouses must confirm their intention to divorce and sign their consent using Dia signature. After the procedure is completed, the divorce record will automatically appear in the Dia app, and paper copies of the certificate will be sent by mail within Ukraine. If the spouses have minor children together, the marriage can only be dissolved by a court decision. For now, the function is operating in test mode. And before we move on to the next section, subscribe to Focus, give us a like, and turn on notifications. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine will grant international partners access to study captured Russian weapons. The idea is to allow them to examine Russian weaponry, its components, technologies, vulnerabilities, and the origins of its parts. So now these trophies will serve for defense. In addition to digital data, TrophyLab will allow requests for physical examination of captured samples. Various work formats are provided for engineers, from analysis without damaging the equipment to tests involving complete disassembly or destruction of Russian products.
Russia is waging war against Ukraine using the full spectrum of modern weaponry, from drones and missiles to armored vehicles and rocket systems. We don't just destroy these systems, we study them, disassemble them, analyze them, and turn them into knowledge. Every trophy is data. Every analysis is a step toward technological superiority. Today, we are beginning to make this knowledge available in a structured and manageable format.
When partners gain access to actual Russian samples, they can better understand how this weaponry works, where its weaknesses are, and who is helping the Kremlin assemble its war machine. Trophies stop being just metal, they now become evidence, an engineering foundation, and a sanctions tool. Defense Minister Mikhailo Fedorov is convinced that this step will allow developers to test their own inventions on actual enemy equipment and significantly reduce the time needed to create new countermeasure technologies. Elon Musk's SpaceX warns the European Union's attempt to reserve part of the spectrum for European providers could create global obstacles. Among the risks, the company specifically mentioned services operating in Ukraine. This concerns the European Commission's initiative regarding mobile satellite services. The EU wants to reserve a strategic frequency spectrum in the 2 GHz range for European operators. This range is important for direct-to-device technology. Simply put, this is when a smartphone can connect directly to a satellite without a ground communication tower. For Europe, this is a matter of digital sovereignty, security, and defense. The EU wants to have its own companies, its own infrastructure, and less dependence on American or Chinese operators. But SpaceX warns if the frequencies are reallocated in such a way that American and Chinese operators get limited access, this could create problems for existing satellite services. In a letter to European officials, the company stated that the proposal could cause global disruptions in network operations, including for emergency services operating in Ukraine. The company Teramo is preparing the XAVD robotic lawnmower, and it doesn't look like an ordinary garden device, but rather like a small autonomous off-road vehicle that has decided grass is its personal enemy. The key feature of the machine is its productivity and off-road capability. The robot can service areas of up to 11,000 square meters and overcome slopes of up to 42 degrees thanks to its all-wheel drive and independent suspension. For an ordinary lawnmower, this sounds almost like a resume for a special forces unit. A separate highlight is its navigation system. The TerraVision 2.0 system uses 6 cameras and computer vision algorithms. Combined with RTK technology and a 28-core processor, the robot is able to navigate more accurately in complex areas, avoid obstacles, and operate autonomously. Devices like these show where the market is heading. Autonomy, computer vision, precise navigation, operation without constant supervision, and the transition of robots from apartments to wider spaces. Subscribe to Focus, hit like, tell us in the comments which digital news caught your attention the most, and turn on notifications to stay in the loop.